Well, it happened. I've avoided it for a while, but I finally recorded a bunch of stuff with my mic off. Well, it's not exactly what happened, but the specific details don't matter. What does matter now is that I have roughly 2 hours of game footage with no commentary. Now the game uses autosave, so it's not like I can go back and replay a few areas. I also can't make you watch 5 episodes of me pretending to have actual live commentary. But we have the footage, so let's have some fun with it. Hello viewers, this is bRanN, and welcome to Evoland 2. Our adventure begins as our hero, Super Mario, wanders around aimlessly, once again, like an idiot, not knowing where the heck the next story point is. Visiting well-known locations such as Giant Rock, Clearing, inside of a cave. Though, through persistence, and possibly sheer dumb luck, we happen across a door. A door that we've visited before, but this time, story ensues. No doubt about it, it's definitely the door to Professor Giro's laboratory. It is precisely described in a number of authenticated documents that date back to the Empire. Despite many attempts, no one has ever been able to open it. I can't help but wonder what secrets lie within this infamous lab. Hey, I have an idea. We could just dig here. Why try breaking down a heavy, secure door when you can take a shortcut? If only it were that easy. Several tunnels have been dug out, but they all ran into a ridiculously strong black metal. It would appear this door is the only way in. Precisely. And here I thought no one else cared about Professor Giro. I underestimated you. You are quite well informed, human. And you seem to know quite a bit yourself. Who are you, pray tell? I am your worst nightmare. It couldn't be. I remember you. You were with my father 50 years ago, the day the Empire attacked us. You are the reason they found us. My father trusted you, and you betrayed him. You are the reason they all died. Your father? Minos? That means you're his son, Reno? So it is you. But how? You have not aged in 50 years. No doubt thanks to the magic of your sorcerers. Now I shall finally avenge my father's death. No, you're wrong. Your dad, Minos, he's alive. I wish I could believe you. But I will never trust a human. My father will be avenged. And then bRanN, Super Mario, fights. He fights Reno. He fights and fights him. Fights him for like half an hour, most of which would have been cut out. And is, I guess, still. And he dies. And dies. And dies. And dies. Etc. But because of his persistence and determination to win and progress, all those sorts of things, he does. And it's amazing. And then this happens. Nice try, Reno. Tried to help you out. Tried to convince you otherwise. You want to listen? Now you're gone. It's your fault. And then, with Reno defeated, we go into this amazing door. And we enter what is to become my favorite dungeon of all time. I'll clip in a bunch of parts, but the way these things, the way they smash, so satisfying. The story for this part, I don't remember most of what's going on. It's incredible. I've never seen relics like these. I've got a bad feeling about this. It looks like this place was abandoned a hell of a long time ago. Fina, watch your mouth. I suppose no one's come here since Professor Giro disappeared. What am I must be commenting on something. That would have been approximately 50 years ago. Perhaps we will stumble on his remains somewhere. Remains? Why, yes, with any luck. After all, the professor most probably died here. I wonder what this does. Oh, then she activates a message thing. Eek! A ghost. No, it's a recording of Giro, or Professor whatever. Recorded message. Yeah, in fact, why don't we see what it says? February 15th, 947. Come on. What are you waiting for, Giro? Talk. I have just arrived in this time period. I tracked the signal of the defective model that led me here. I managed to do away with him. Him and the woman. I will stay here and wait for Subject X to appear. End recording. So there's something going on weird about Subject X. It's most assuredly Professor Giro. He never went anywhere without that mask. So that would imply he, too, could travel through time? Question mark? Let's find the weapon and destroy it. This place. I've got a really, really bad feeling about this. Simply astonishing. I should be taking notes. So I really liked this dungeon. It reminds me of Chrono Trigger and some of the Final Fantasies. And there's so many, there's so many cool moments in here with just, hidden little gems. And we'll skip through, and I'll show you some of them. Oh my gosh. Yes, and the alarm. And I love this sound. Oh, and here's the battle system. Before I start skipping all around, let me show you the battle system. These guys look especially nasty. I'm commenting on something here. This is live commentary on an LP with no commentary. I think we should join forces and face them as a group. I agree. Giro can choose the strategy and we'll take care of the rest. Active time battle mode. My favorite battle mode system so far in this game. And it's on my favorite graphic style of all the graphic styles of this game.
Oh.
I thoroughly enjoyed playing through this dungeon. I did comment before, though it wasn't recorded, so I'll comment again. The battle system was a little slow, I felt. But the taking turns, the time, yeah, all of it. The magic, I loved it. Combo attack, go! And of course, the cute little robots that just, have to die because what are we gonna do? I think these metallic creatures detected our presence when we stepped on that grating. Watch where you're walking. Yeah, don't do that again. Be careful. So in this dungeon, we found references to Doctor Who with the Daleks, aliens with aliens, I believe Pokemon with what I think is Mew or Mewtwo, and my favorite, Metroid. July 14, 949. As expected, Subject X has appeared. Only a young girl at this point, but her power is already phenomenal. I managed to capture her, but I've been unable to destroy her. I have started the energy extraction process, which should weaken her. End recording. December 2nd, 948. My predecessors made great headway. He must have lived here for a long time. In preparation for Subject X's arrival, I have begun to implement an automated security system. End recording. July 16, 949. Subject X is resisting more effectively than expected. Her power has visibly diminished, and the energy thus removed is now stored within the weapon. I will loosen my grasp on her in order to question her. End recording. Uh-oh. This place looks crazy. So, that's what the weapon is? It's energy. Pure energy. Taken from whoever Subject X is. We haven't found Professor Giro, but he sure didn't seem very nice. Why would he do such a thing? I don't know. But maybe he had his reasons. Maybe he wanted to protect something or someone. Protect someone? I don't know if that really justifies such a risk. When you love someone, you do all you can to protect them. And you, Fina? Who would you protect? Kuro. He's protected me ever since we met, from all kinds of things. So I'd like to be able to return the favor. But for that to happen, he'd have to be in danger. Best not wish for something like that. That's true. With all this traveling back and forth in time, I'm starting to mix up cause and effect. The world was so much simpler before. Everything had a beginning and an end. You couldn't change what had happened. You could only regret things. I wonder what will happen when we finally destroy that weapon. What will become of the future you visited? All the people who lived there. I'm especially worried about Minos. He's still there, stuck in a time that's not his own. What will happen to him? Minos, Prince of Demonia. I still struggle to believe you actually met him. Do you realize that thousands of pages were written attempting to explain his disappearance? I would have loved to met him. Now how do we destroy this thing? There has to be a way. Everybody freeze. Uh-oh, it's the Yuckleheads. If you thought you got rid of us, think again, 'cause we are the Imperial Special Forces. Give it up. You're surrounded. And this time, you actually are. You'll have to best us to get away. Don't give them any ideas. Personally, I don't want to face them one bit. They look pretty darn strong. Give it up. Without resisting. What do we do? Want to give them a beating? Mm-hmm. Kuro, are you alright? My head hurts bad. Kuro. Oh, it doesn't matter that this is the second time I'm watching this. I remember. Oh, this is totally Final Fantasy VII. That weapon. I have to. Don't. Kuro, no! Don't. I'm doing it. It's too late. Weapon 001 activated. Annihilation imminent. Please evacuate immediately. Ah, jeez. Kuro! What did you do? Why did you do that? Everything will be destroyed because of you. Forgive me, Fina. This voice in my head. Who are you? It's all over. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Back in good old 1049. 1049? Hey! Who are you? You're not my mom. Why would she be your mom? A name. It's been a while since I needed it. You can call me Cirrus. 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 I have a feeling we've met before. I was just a young girl. Maybe. And here's the famous Kuro, reunited again after all this time. You know Kuro? Then maybe you can help him. Help him? Yeah, because knowing somebody makes it so you can help him. When we first met, you helped me escape from the Pure Guards. I aided you in kind by saving you from the weapon's explosion. The weapon? It's horrible. The great disaster did happen. We were supposed to prevent it. Yeah, instead you just, like, made sure it happened. But, Kuro... Not everyone can escape their destiny. Fina? Where are we? The weapon. It exploded, and then... Velvet! You're okay. What a relief. The weapon blew up. And then, Ceres saved us. I think she brought us to the future. The future? Since we're trailing through time, I'd rather be the time of the Magi. Ceres, is that your name? You seem unique. Neither human nor demon. My father was a demon. My mother, a human. Well, I think so. My memories are all blurred. Amazing. I don't think there's ever been a case like yours before. You truly are unique. Don't stare at her so awkwardly. Let me examine you. Whoa, examine? That's kind of rude. Velvet! Ceres saved us from the explosion. You should really be thanking her. I'm not trying to examine her. Sorry. I am fascinated by mysteries and anything out of the ordinary. Rude. Hey, speaking of mysteries. Kuro's up. Hey, great job, Kuro. Kuro! Are you okay? Got your wits back? About what happened in the weapon room. We don't need to discuss that. Kuro never wanted it to happen, and it's not his fault. We just have to use another Malala to go back to before that time and stop the weapon from exploding. Great idea, except here's where you learn about time travel. However, that might create a space-time paradox. I'm not sure what will happen then. Well, it's our only shot. Sadly, it's not impossible. Malalas were designed specifically to prevent that sort of thing. If you return now to what is your present, you'll always arrive after the weapon is triggered. No, that can't be. My village, my family. May I ask how you know this? Only the ancient Magi knew how the Malalas operated. I don't know. I have memories, and sometimes I see things that are yet to come. For the Malalofs, I know it won't work. I know it can't work. How fascinating. It's possible your heritage bestowed you with abilities no one has ever seen. Maybe. As for the weapon, there is another way. Really? Oh, you're awesome, Ceres. It won't be that easy, but with the Magi Key, we can indeed accomplish this feat. The Magi Key? One of the 3 legendary Magi artifacts? You know where it is? It's rather complicated. The Magi created the key as a kind of safety. It was supposed to remove something from the fabric of time. But it was far too dangerous. So they broke it and gave each fragment to a leader of their time. For a long time, I have been looking for these fragments. I think I know where they are, but I will need your help to gather them. So that's it. I never thought the time itself could be changed. Well, not before meeting Kuro. And error. What? and Fina. This game. So if we use the magic key to remove the weapon from time, it will have never existed, and it will never been activated? Exactly. That's perfect. Let's go find those magic key pieces and wipe out that heinous weapon once and for all. Yeah, I guess they're right. I hope the consequences aren't worse yet. Kuro, I have memories of you as well. I think we share something. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this. It's important. Oh yeah, you got a control terminal system that looks super technologically advanced. This item allows you to journey through the ages. With it, you can activate the Mugalas. Use it to find all the fragments. I will open a pathway for you all. Alright viewers, thank you so much for watching. I know this episode was crazy. I know this episode was weird. I know the audio is a little different because I'm using a different thing. But 2-hour content in 20 minutes, that's pretty cool, right? A whole bunch of story. Right here, we're just looking at the fragment of fire, ice, blah, blah, blah. So the next part of the game is going to be us talking to her, figuring out where a fragment is, and then traveling back and forth through time to try to find the different fragments. And then we can put together the key, and then I assume a final boss. But we're there. I think we're at like the second half of the game, essentially. The part where we're finally free to go around and explore and do what we want. Anyway. Apologies for the fragmentedness, but I hope you enjoyed all just the same. This has been bRanN. I will see you next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.